Good morning. Thank you for watching. Another beautiful Lord's Day. Looks like we got a little bit of rain last night. That's a good thing. We get on our sick list here today. We got Paul Lehue, Ashlyn Hare, John Hare, Wade Candy Corn, Melissa Bogle, Irene Bartlett, Doyle Duke, Naomi Blair, Lee Heath, Clint Blanton, Lawana Peeler, Terry Parham, Benny Blair, Taylor Blanton, Sharon Armstrong, Randy Simmons, Becky and Lonnie Barks, Pat Burks, Thomas Bogle, John and Faye Ferguson, and we need to send sympathy to the Rachel Taylor Hall family and Barbara Hayes family. So please keep all these folks in your prayers. There's a lot of folks on our sick list, so they do need all the prayers they can get. This morning I've got a little lesson here from a fellow named David Maxon. I found this, and it says, why some grow stronger through trials. I know we all go through trials at times, and some more so than others. So it says, oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, who he has redeemed from trouble. And that's in Psalms 107, verse 1 and 2. It says, I found that people who have suffered a lot can go one of two very different directions. They either become bitter about life and lose their faith in God, or their faith in God grows through the trial and they become increasingly thankful to God for his blessings. The first group I can understand. I can see why severe hardships and trials would pull them down and cause them to lose faith. It's the other group that surprises me. I sat and listened to someone this week tell a very depressing tale of sickness and infirmity that if I had been through half of what he has in his life, I would have easily broken my spirit. Yet I was amazed at the sincere gratitude and joyful spirit he possessed in God. What is it about those people that their faith not only survives, but it thrives under such circumstances? It is that they have chosen to focus on God's blessings. They have disciplined themselves to give thanks to God and for how he has helped them through every trial, and they come to see God's hand at work in their lives more and more because of it. If you're suffering right now, discipline yourself to think about God's blessings in your life. See what God has done for you and glorify him with all your heart and soul. So that's a good lesson on, when things go bad in our life, that God is there for us and he blesses us, and he blesses us every day, and we need to be thankful for all the blessings that he gives us. I heard a story about a fellow the other day that he had their son was born, and he had a lot of birth defects, and they got to keep that son for I think like 20 years, and he was pretty severely handicapped, and they had to go through a lot of medical surgeries and stuff, and it was just a terrible thing to hear about all the stuff that they had. But that man told the story that if he knew he was going to do that again, he would absolutely go through it again. And that's amazing, because he put his faith in God, and God took care of him, and he blessed him with a little son, and that he was very proud of him, and they loved him, and that son showed them love, and all the good things that God had planned for him. God's got a plan for us, and it's not to hurt us, but it's to make us better, and we've got to go with that plan. And so that's something that we need to keep in our mind when we're going through our life and everything's going bad. But look at all the folks over in Israel and what they've had to go through, and now, you know, the war that's going on over there, and I'm sure there's innocent people being killed, and that's a terrible thing. We need to pray for them and pray that this thing comes to an end, and they could live in peace somehow or another. I don't know, but it's a bad spot to be in right now. We need to pray for those folks, and places all over the world that's like that. You know, we're blessed in this country to have the freedom of religion. A lot of folks don't have that, and they live in corrupt countries, and it's just a terrible thing. So we need to pray for those folks and keep them on our hearts, and hope that things would turn around for them. So, but that's my lesson for this week, and like I said, thank you for watching. Please keep all of our servicemen and women in your prayers. You know, it's this time of year that they're not able to be at home, and that's got to be stressful for them. You know, that's a trial that they're going to have to go through, being away from their loved ones, and hope that they can be safe, and everything's going to be okay. Please keep our first responders in your prayers, and doctors and nurses and all the folks that keep us safe and healthy. And please keep all of our folks on the sick list in your prayers. And that's it this morning. God bless. See you next time.